Vocaloid fanfiction. As some of you may already know, I am no stranger to Vocaloid fanfictions. Everyone laughed at my fanfiction that I wrote when I was 13. Thinking back, it wasn't even that bad. I have asked you to send me the most cursed, abhorrent, emotionally intense Vocaloid fanfictions you have read or written yourself. Something inside of me is hinting to me that these fanfictions won't be very age appropriate. So if you are a child or are easily disturbed, do not watch this video. Don't. Time's wasted. I think we should just start reading. Passion within the sewers. Rat Big Al ex-reader. You ran through the streets, crying your eyes out. After what your parents had said, there was no way you could ever go back home. It was raining hard, the cold city streets slick and wet, and with just a split-second misplaced footing, you crashed onto the rough pavement in front of the entrance to the sewers. You gazed into the inky darkness of the sewer, the only soundtrack to your lament, the trickling of water and the distant thrum of traffic. The longer you stared into the darkness, zoning out, the more you could see amber yellow eyes staring back, glowing like lanterns in the darkness, like the light at the end of a tunnel. You didn't dare break the silence. You saw more understanding in those eyes than you had in your entire life. He was the first to speak, his voice a gruff yet so smooth baritone. "Why are you crying?" the handsome stranger asked. And your heart skipped a beat when you heard his voice. "My parents, they kicked me out, but that doesn't matter. Nothing does now," you replied, chuckling sadly. And in an instant, he slithered out of the sewer, and it was in that moment, as the streetlights illuminated his dark brown fur, you realized that the man who had captivated your heart in a mere second was a rat. It hit you like a truck hitting an unsuspecting raccoon on a highway. He stood up, about 6.5 feet tall, and was fairly muscular. "My name is Albert," he said, his eyes holding a certain sadness in them. "But you can call me Al. I'm your name. Pleased to meet you," you said, taking his weird rat paw hand and blushing. "May I offer you a tour through my home?" he asked. Your answer was obvious. "Of course, Al." Together you slid through the sewers and he led you down to a strangely cozy, beautiful, subterranean paradise. He got you a blanket and a warm cup of tea. This is fucking long. After a moment of silence, Al asked a question. "Why did your parents kick you out?" "It's embarrassing." "You can tell me anything." "It's because of my, rat obsession?" His whiskers stood on end, and he almost appeared to be blushing. "Ugh. Was that the wrong thing to say?" "It was the truth." All of your thoughts were cut off as you felt his lips press against yours, his long incisors poking gently at your bottom lip. Ew, what the fuck? Your first kiss, and it was everything you had ever dreamed of. "You can stay with me and my children." He gestured to the rats asleep on the couch. "We can be together, Minemi." You were crying, but out of happiness. Al was everything you had ever wanted and more. Together. You repeated, starstruck. What a beautiful story. I think this deserves an applause. This was a relatively tame opening to this video, so let's continue to the next story. Random short Lencest stories. Okay, there's 8 parts. Curiosity. There's Glitter 2. Early morning tickles. I'm gonna go for early morning tickles. Blue Moon X Strange Dark X Star Mine. These are all like Project Diva modules. I don't really know which one is which. Let's go. Warning, the contents of this fic may cause fangirling/fanboying and the accidental use of the word "aw" out loud. Read with caution. I am so cautious right now. I am ready. Dark, are you awake? Mine asked as he played with Dark's hair. Dark moved slightly and pressed his face into Blue's sweater, hoping they would let him sleep a little longer. "Come on, Dark, we have a lot to do today." Blue rubbed Dark's back slowly, hearing him mumble something about it being too early to get up. Mine looked at Blue, a mischievous smile appearing on his lips. Blue raised his eyebrow, wondering what he was up to. Mine lightly poked Dark's left side, and the smaller boy jolted and made a sound of annoyance. "Oh, so that's what he's doing." "What the fuck is going on?" "Stop, I wanna sleep," Dark said, turning over to face Star Mine. The moment Mine and Blue's eyes met, they both knew they had the same idea, and on the count of 3, the 2 other blondes began their tickle attack on Dark. Okay. Ah, stop, please. Dark was barely able to talk because he was laughing so hard, which was rare considering Dark almost never smiled. Okay, I'm awake, Dark said before they stopped to allow him to catch his breath. Blue and Mine both wrapped their arms around him and kissed his head. You two are next, you know, he said, poking Mine's stomach. I don't get the appeal of shipping the same character with himself. I never want to hear the phrase tickle attack again in my life. Kaito never expected he had killed someone, but of course the great Miku wanted someone dead. Someone from the real world. She could ask Fukase, but nope. She asked me. My aim is what? Who are you? My aim is horrible. If I fuck up, Miku will eat all my ice cream in front of me. Kaito managed to hack into some computer trying find the easy way to get a gun to aim since he doesn't have a real body. Or he could try mind control someone with AirPods. Nah. Well, at best he tries, he looks around and spots someone and boom, it works. What the actual fuck? How'd it work? Kaito just shakes, sighs as looks for gun. He was able to get help of Wi-Fi. Alright, he used this person, go to debate and make sure blend in crowd as he listened to man. He understand why Miku wanted him dead. He got his aim ready and shoots, but someone pushed him and it misses. Fuck, Kaito decided to run off before he gets caught. Well, RIP to his ice cream, and looks for a nearby screen and gets into TV, leaving that person's body still walking. Maybe this style of writing is just like so proficient that we weren't meant to understand it. Wow, what a ride. What the fuck? Okay, this is a fanfiction about Honedel and Kaito. But listen to the tags. Tentacles. Tentacle sex. Consenticles? What does that mean? Science experiments. Human/monster. Lots of monster and many more. So let's hear the summary. Professor Dell uses Kaito as his guinea pig for his newest experiment, which Kaito is happy to help with. He got a lot more than he bargained for, but at least he's happy with it. Do y'all see how long this is? It keeps going. It just keeps going. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Kaito x Gakupo Lactation fanfic. Kaito quickly walked into his bedroom and slammed the door behind him, muttering something under his breath before walking over to the opposite wall. He slid down the wall and sat on the ground, gingerly unbuttoning his top. I don't know if I'm just stupid or something, but I've never heard the word gingerly before. He gently started caressing one of his breasts, whimpering softly at the tenderness, trying to give himself some relief. He lifted his hand away and frowned at the white liquid that had leaked out and got on his fingers. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Before Kaito could begin to think of how to deal with his predicament, Gakupo suddenly barged into the room. His face had a mix of concern and confusion, but soon his eyes were drawn to Kaito's exposed chest as it was noticeably plump and leaking milk. Gakupo slowly approached. He crouched in front of him, gently placing his hand onto Kaito's. He rubbed his warm hands over Kaito's knuckles in an attempt to calm him down and stop Kaito's hands from their frantic fumbling. Gakupo, I can explain. It's alright, Kaito. I can try to help you. Is that alright? Would it help? What do you mean help? Kaito's face turned impossibly red as he hesitantly nodded. Okay, so basically he just sucks on Kaito's tits. And in the end, Kaito runs out of milk. Mbag. Teto's house. Teto was taking a bath, relaxing in it. She was supposed to give birth in a week or so. She already picked out the name? I can't wait to see you, cumlet. She smiled softly, patting her stomach. She couldn't wait to finally see her baby. Suddenly, Teto could feel her water broke. She started panicking. Oh god, she was too weak to get out of the bathtub. She was grabbing onto her stomach, crying a bit from how painful it is. Oh god, not now. Ew, she gave birth to Mbag. Ew. Lactose Intolerant. Oh! This is like beautifully written, like it's like a book. It has pictures. Kaito used to be my favorite Vocaloid. Heavy emphasis on the used to. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll to the part where Kaito shits himself. Wait a minute. I just scrolled all the way to the end and Kaito doesn't even shit himself. The fucking reader shits himself. Come on. Mama, someone's at the door. Ryuto yelled across the living room. What? The door? Gumi yelled back. Upon getting no response from her dumbass kid, Gumi sighs and walks over to the door. She opens to a strange face. Who the hell are you? She says, annoyed. I'm your landlord? We've met on multiple occasions. Anyways, you haven't paid rent in 4 months. If you don't pay it in the next 30 days, you guys are probably gonna get evicted. Okay, that's not my fucking problem. Let me get my husband. She shut the door on the landlord's face and raced to their bedroom where Gakupo was playing cash bingo win real money on his phone. Gakupo, spoke Gumi. Her husband looked up at her. What? Did Ryuto shit his pants again? I thought he was potty trained, but no. He's shitting here and there and everywhere and I'm getting so tired. No. And for the record, he hasn't shat himself in 2 weeks. Anyways, we're getting evicted if we don't pay rent in like a month. What? His yell echoed through the whole house, making their daughter Una run to the bedroom to see what's going on. He needs the money to play cash bingo win real money. He's never actually won anything from it, but he will eventually. Okay, there's 4 chapters. I'm just gonna skip to the 4th one. So, you really got evicted, huh? Well, we're staying with Lily for now. Did you know she's engaged to Luca? Ah well, we'll make it past this. Once I hit this jackpot, Gakupo's eyes widened as he watched the slots fall into place. 7. Fuck, Kaito, look! Yelled Gakupo as he grabbed his friend's arm, who was sitting at the machine next to him. The ponytailed man stands up just to fall back to the floor. Yes, God, yes! He screams. What? No way! Yells Kaito. I need to call my wife. What on earth do you want? I'm in the bathroom, Gumi says before being cut off by, I won the jackpot. You did what? You fucking didn't. I have to go redeem this now. Call it back later, babe. Also, come pick me up, please. Man, this story low-key sounds like something I would have on my channel. This is totally like my shit. I love it so much. I think this is gonna be it for this video. Yeah. Goodbye.